Yo, what is going on, fellas? Down in the basement. It's raining outside. Watching a little World Cup. U.S. is about to play. It don't matter. It's versus Turkey A. Guess we've been saying it wrong the whole time. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, little two mixer night. Kind of crazy. Don't normally do that. This is definitely out of the norm. But I already have this up. Little mixer. So 5 spots left on this. 2 jumbos, 25 heritage high number, little celebration box, and a little icon from Hit Parades. We're due a big one. And then after that, I found a little stash of Bowman retail. Bought it all, and I put together another little mixer. It's the same one as we had last weekend. 8 megas and 10 blasters, 26 Bowman. That sold out pretty quick. So we just got that one to fill, but we'll go ahead and we'll do the Bowman. We'll get it rolling. Anyways, what is up? Steve, what's up, man? I hope we're pulling fire. Ray, yo. Last 2 days, I've found 12 Bowman blasters, no TCP. Yeah, TCP, man, it's hard to get. I'm asking whenever I go, I'm like, hey, do you guys got TCP? Like lids, even Barnes and Noble asking, hey, do you guys got any more in the back? And then my GameStops, nada. So I do have some though. Actually, I do have some blasters. I was able to pick up. I have some. Just I haven't been finding in a while. So Robert, what's up? Jesse's in the house. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna get this off the stage. Actually, we'll just leave that there while we do the random. We'll do the Bowman retail mixer first. It is all sold out, no surprising. I'm hoping to get more. I have more. I'm just hoping to get a little more and do another Bowman mixer. They've been fun. Cheap mix, pretty much the cost of a blaster-ish, a little more, and lots of hits coming out of the Bowman. So anyways, let's go ahead and do the random for the Bowman retail mixer. Here we go. Teams one time. Adam down to Ray K. One time. Careful of your names because there's multiple first names in these breaks, and some of them even kind of rhyme. Ray K, Ray V, kind of. I mean, kind of sound like. I don't think in this one though. I think we may be good. I know they're like Jason. There's another Jason in the other one. Obviously, all the Knicks. You guys know. Here we go. One time. Over to random.org. Sorry, watching soccer. Here we go. 7 times for the teams. Good luck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7. Brent. Joe D up top. Paste. Bigger. Joe D has the Cubs. Not good. Cubs are not good in Bowman. 26 Bowman. You got the Pirates down there, Joe. I see. Got a good team. Martino. All right. Let's sort this. And here. Let's go. Let's go. Team list. I got my streaming all corrected. Actually, I didn't get it corrected. I try to make it on my phone again, my live stream, because that's usually how I do it. But it did the same thing. It made it into a draft, so it didn't like publish it saying, "Hey, I'm going live." Put up on YouTube saying I'm going live in a little bit. But whatever. I'm at home. So I just made it on my phone. On my computer, and then I have my studio working properly. So here we go. Nick, what's up, man? Nikolai's in the house. I saw a picture from Target in Texas. There must have been 2 cases on the shelf of TCP. Where's Artie? We gotta get on that, man. Who's ready for a road trip to Texas? All right, here we go. Teams. Diamondbacks, the Braves, Adam. Orioles, Tim M. Red Sox, Nick S. Cubs, Joe D. White Sox, Carterholic. Reds, Brent T. Guardians, Josh E. Rockies, Rocky Top. Tigers, Josh E. Astros, Nikolai. Royals, Jason B. Angels, Steve. Dodgers, Card Deal. Marlins, Plumberman. Brewers, Twins, Hutch. Mets, Get Rips, Adam. Yankees, Cardaholic. Athletics, Nick S. And Phillies, Christian S. Pirates, Joe D. Padres, Ray K. Giants, Jeff B. Mariners, Jesse G. Cardinals, Rocky Top. Rays, Mark W. Rangers, Jesse G. Blue Jays, the cheaters in the All-Star voting, going to Nikolai, and Nationals to Mark W. Anyways, get your trade-ins. Yeah, get the Sage cleared. Again, a few spots left up on the site for this little jumbo mixer. 2 jumbos. We do have, since I have 2 jumbos, Golden Mirror and Guarantee. If I just had 1 jumbo in a break, I'm not going to do it. I mean, even the odds if with 2 in there, but we at least got to have a couple products with a shot at a Golden Mirror. So it is in play. So someone will get their spot refunded, even if we don't hit one. So, Steve, I got you fine. I went through today, Steve, and I got a lot of I think all my refunds are done. A lot of money. Some people I just added some extra refunds for certain people for certain things. So, did they get another goal? Nope. Do I have you in the Series 2 break? I'm going to see my list. I believe so. Yeah, I got you in the Series 2 mixer. Yep. Yep, I got you in there. Yeah. Yeah, and that will be right after that. That should sell out before we finish this one up, so. And this Japan-Sweden game is close. It's pretty tense. Yeah, I got you on my list, Robert. I don't know. Yeah. Who normally sends you an email, like PayPal or somebody? Does my website send you an email? Josh E., are you here? Got a trade offer. Padres for Indians. You have the Indians. And Ray's looking for his Indians. Looking to trade the Padres. I don't honestly know if my email, if my like website sends you an email, or like just like your provider, like PayPal or Google Pay or Apple Pay, that they send you some sort of email. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm asking the question because I don't know if my website. Does anybody ever get like when you make a purchase? Does like my website send you an email? I'm asking because I don't know. Well, I'm assuming like your PayPal does or something, but maybe my website sends one. I don't know. As a receipt. I don't know. Nikolai saying, Adam, Astros for my Braves. I don't know if Adam's in the house yet. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Mark says it does. Okay. Yeah, I honestly I don't know. I thought. I mean, if you asked me, I would say, yeah, I think it does, but I don't know. I am not a website guru. I made it a long time ago, and now it just kind of rolls. I haven't really. I don't. I have probably in the last like year. I don't think I've maybe made like one change, possibly, to the website, but maybe not even that. I got it set up to where it works. But yeah, I don't even know if I've made any changes, to be honest with you. I got the mobile site, set up because you can, you can make your regular site and then it has the mobile version of it and it kind of changes it. And then I tweaked it to the way I wanted it to be a long time ago. So I don't know. I mean, I wish I could do more with it sometimes. Sometimes, like sell singles on. I could. I just, at this point, it would just be a lot of headache to like get it the way I want it to be able to like list singles. Yeah. Especially like bigger singles that I have, like maybe some of my graded cards. Because then, I can sell for a better price than like on eBay. And and like, if you ever bought it, you don't have to pay taxes. And so, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. This is not the jumbo mixer. This is sorry. This is the Bowman mixer. There's some Bowman. Let everybody know. This is the Bowman mixer. So, Bowman mixer. Maybe I can put some up here. Obviously, throw Bowman in the other one. So when people see Bowman up here, I guess they'll figure that out. But no, Bowman mixer has a few spots left. So we'll do that right after this. I don't see anybody taking in the trade baits. Got some bourbon, full stomach, and a fire going. All right, Nick. Nick's got it going on. Jeez. Ain't messing around. No Thursday night. We got some whiskey. Paige and Josh E. Josh E, if you're in the house, got a trade proposal. So if you're interested in, can I open this one? And doing a trade. There's a few trade proposals out there, so I've only noticed the PayPal emails confirm purchase. Don't remember the website sent any. I don't know, honestly. Yeah. My day off. You work weekends? Okay. Nice. I have my days off for Monday or Sunday and Monday right now. I've enjoyed having those days off. They're not necessarily the greatest for like doing this kind of thing. Just the days off I have, but make it work. We make it work. Well, enjoy your one more day of freedom. Like you just work weekends? That'd be a sweet gig. Just work Saturday and Sunday. Wouldn't hate a Ricky anime. Well, we won't be getting a Ricky anime out of this, the megas, but we do have 10 blasters, and I'm hoping for some sort of a case hit. They're rare, but the opportunity's there for a cheap entry price, which is why I love the blasters. Because they didn't exclude any of those. The megas, right? We're only getting Mojo stuff, which is fine. So good. Here we go. Ethan Holiday. Nice. See ya. Right, you come up here. You know there. Garson Will. Dude. What the world? Yeah, it got cramped. Andy took a hit. Andy took one for the team. I do 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday through Monday usually. Okay. 12-hour shifts. A lot of working. Ooh, Gilbert, rookie. Laser, Nelly. Google. Is this the parallel? Is this the parallel? Nope. Cow. Sluggers. You guys see the all-star voting? It's a little ridiculous. A bunch of Toronto people got through Andrew to the final. Most of them undeserving. Early Commit was like the only one that actually should have been voted on, and he got the most votes in the American League somehow. It's pretty bad. Like Vlad Jr. got the most votes, almost double the votes that Ben Rice got, and Ben Rice was way better. Nick Kurtz, and it should have been Nick Kurtz and Ben Rice in the All-Star game, and one of those young guys should have been starting. But I mean, the starting, who's starting is still up for debate, except for Ernie Clement is starting because he had like 3 million votes. Yeah. And then, yeah, a bunch of others. Yeah. Like, I get it. If you're a little kid and you want to vote for your whole team, you're voting online, just voting for your team. I think it's kind of lame. That's my opinion. I'm just saying. I believe half the people in there doing it. I get it. I don't take it. I take my responsibility. I take it seriously. This is great power comes great responsibility. But when you're going for that All-Star game, it's important. Really important. And we honestly, remember the day when if you wanted to vote, you had to show up at the ballpark and you had to punch out the little ballots with your nominees, hand it in. Now it's easy. You can vote 5 times a day just by clicking. But probably is a bunch of kids and just. I wonder how many bots. That's what I really want to know. I mean, if there was actually people doing it, yes, sort of, maybe. But I bet there's a lot of bots. Have been. I get it. Toronto is the only team in Canada. Kind of reminds you of collections in California. Yeah, probably. Sal. But yeah, it's just dumb. There needs to be some sort of like, yeah, all right. Some sort of test. Kevin McGonigal. Like, there's always snubs. I get it. There always are, But this year is really bad. And in the NL, oh my god, especially the outfielders. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if he has an image variation. Is that his base image? Where's someone else? Here's Harper. See if they have the same code. Same code. Okay. I just honestly don't remember much about Bobby's image in this. But yeah. So 6 people got voted through. Ready. And I think there were 5 people. Jump. And Trey is Savage on the rookie. We had rookie. First of all, Jordan Walker not being one of the top 6, I think it's criminal at this point. It's criminal. And then I think James Wood should have been in the top 6. I think Corbin Carroll should have been up there. I think Jackson Schreier should be up there. He missed a bit of the season, but he's already like 12 home runs. He's in like almost 300. And there's another one. There's like 5 people that I was like, these people should have been in there. They should be starting. Like, I mean, if anybody deserved to start, to me, it was the 5 people I just said. Who was the other one? There's one more. There's always near the top of there, right? With Corbin Carroll. Oh, PCA. PCA, I think, should have been. But do I know? Yeah, I know. It is, right? It just, some of the bigger teams got votes, more votes. Nothing to do with the quality of how they were playing comparatively, right? But Jordan Walker not being in there blows my mind. Blows my mind. He is not in there. Here, let me find that. I gotta find that. The NL outfield. Here to go. Here's National League. Okay, National League. Let's get down the outfield. Pages, Brandon Marsh, Ronald Acuna, Teoscar Hernandez, Juan Soto, and Michael Harris II. Yeah. Seriously, those 5 I named should be up there ahead of those guys. I think the only person I can maybe consider not ahead of those guys would be maybe Andy Pages. I think. I don't know. Michael Harris, I know he's had a good year. Some people said Brandon Marsh has had a good year, but he's not had like all-star caliber level. Phillies, for some reason, I think there was a lot of votes for Phillies that were undue, in my opinion. All right. Well, we didn't get much. We didn't get a single parallel except for a red rookie out of those first 2 megas. Oof. Is he having a great year? Is he really having an all-star year? It didn't have the stats right here for me, unfortunately. But I looked every day, and if you look at, like, there's no way he's ahead of Jordan Walker. No way he's ahead of, or even like, yeah, James Wood. Like, just, and PCA. It's just not there. Well, I get that, but also it should be, it's performance based. It should be. That's what I get it. Now it's a fan vote. It is. Doesn't mean fans aren't wrong. It's because it should be a popularity vote. I get that it is. I'm just arguing that people are still voting wrong, even though they're just voting for their guys. And I get it. And I really don't care. Because Bobby Witt's going to be in there no matter what, because he's going to get the votes. And deservedly so. But I was kind of hoping Jack could kind of maybe sneak in some votes, because he has been tearing it up the month of June. One of the best players in MLB this month. So I don't bet he didn't, though. But with a lot of the injuries, he could. Someone like Jack could get an invite. He could. All right, let's get some blasters. Some blasters up in the house. Brandon Marsh, you're saying, has led the league in batting average most of the year? Yeah, but he's not been Jordan Walker. He had not been Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker, man. I had nothing against Brandon Marsh, man. I like Brandon Marsh and that greasy hair. Just saying. And who would you rather see right now in there? I would say, I don't know, most actual fans. I mean, most people don't even vote, right? Most people don't vote, right? It's just the same people voting over and over again. But I bet if you asked who should be an all-star, right? And you asked real baseball fans, and you said, hey, Bryson Stott or Jordan Walker. If you had to choose one, who should be? And hands down. I'm close. Sorry, Loco. I'm just saying. Wouldn't be Marsh. It would be the kid who's turned his career around. St. Louis. I did for the outfield. I honestly, I did spread my votes around quite a bit. I don't know that I ever, Dot. It is your fault, Robert. Gee, see, it's your fault. It's your fault. I get it. I mean, I didn't vote every day. Like I voted. I bet I voted 10 times over the last whatever it's been 3 weeks. I bet I voted 10 times. It's probably been more than that, like a month plus, I guess. I probably voted 10 times. And usually for the outfielders, because there actually was quite a good ones. Some positions there weren't really any great options, and then a couple positions there's like, man, there's quite a few really good ones. Oh, I said Stott. Whatever, not Stott. Marsh and his greasy hair. And then what? Like I see Alec. Okay, and then you continue on. Alec Bohm, right? He got in. He was the second in voting, but also that position was kind of weak. The third base for the American League, or sorry, National League. So this is what. So the funny thing is. So here's what they say about Alec Bohm. They don't say any stats. They don't say anything. They say, like his teammate Stott, Bohm has improved after a slow start. It could be enough to get him to the All-Star game in front of a home crowd. And I get it. It's in Philadelphia as well. So, but yeah, there was some position, but I will say there was a lot of quality, and some of those players were okay. Like I think Michael Harris has had a decent year, like I said, and I think so has Brandon Marsh. We want to see PCA. I want to see Wood or Jordan. You know, we got Green. Is it going to be an auto? Hope it's an auto. Here we go. All right, come on. See some ink. Well, it's an insert. I could still technically have ink, but gauge jump. 89 100, and then 29 and 99 on the numbering. Color match on the gauge. Well, and there's your auto. Okay, green and an auto. Victor Rice. Free agent in 2019, born in 03. So he's about to turn 23. Victor. All right. Ethan. All right, Blasters already just tearing it up compared to the Megas. Blasters, man, so good. I got excited when I found the stash I found of Blasters. I right now I have 10 more Blasters beyond these. I was stoked. I was really excited. Yeah, I mean, right? I get it. It's a fan vote, I think, but it's still it kind of stinks, right? Because I do, right? There's some people that just deserve to be there that don't get a shot. Like right now, Jordan Walker maybe technically could. Unlike him. Oh, dude, look how badly cut that is. You may want to send this one back, Nikolai. Keep your receipt, dude. Look how bad that is. I just noticed that. That is awful. That is awful. Yeah, the gauge is nice. Decent. That's actually a really good center. And yeah, green for Oakland. Question. Do we know what kind of uniform scheme they're going to have for the for Los Angeles? Are they changing it? Why won't this? Hate these 40 pointers. Have we seen? Are they doing all new jerseys? Like, are they just are they kind of keeping? Obviously, they'll have some new ones of some sort, right? Judge was He was leading the way, I think, was he not? At one point? Yeah, Aaron Judge was leading. Aaron Judge, Mike Trout, Byron Buxton, Cody Bellinger, Dalton Varsho, and Jesus Sanchez. Jesus Sanchez, people. Yeah, the auto is a little left, and the card is a little right, as you can see. Auto's way. Maybe he's trying to balance it out, but actually, he needed to put it over here though, because like the edge is getting that way. Maybe if he over there, it would have weighed out the. Is it skinny? Dude, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. The voting. Sometimes my. Anyone see the 250 Fourth of July hats for baseball? No, I have not. I don't think I have. Or maybe I have and didn't realize it was like the 250th. Yeah, they won't be in it. They won't be in it for sure. I'm trying to think who else should. There was like Dalton Varsho too. Like I don't know. I don't think those guys are doing anything worthy. Dalton Varsho and Jesus Sanchez over some other people. Like maybe having a decent year. I doubt Jesus Sanchez is. I've heard something about Varsho, but yeah. So my biggest issue overall though, outside of the Blue Jays voting in a bunch of people that don't deserve, and the Phillies voting in a couple that don't deserve, is the NL outfield, in my opinion, is it's in my opinion. Yeah, if someone go look up Jesus Sanchez and Dalton Varsho, I'll go do it. I'll go do it. That's ridiculous. Yeah, but is he having an all-star series? And also Okamoto, what is he doing? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, don't. I wish they had the voting thing up there because they had all their stats and made it easy. That made it easy. I could then see. Here's Toronto right here. Let's just go look. Cursory look at the Buxton, dude. No, Buxton's actually having. I mean, if you look, Buxton is actually tearing it up. Is Buxton hurt though right now? No, Buxton is not. Let's go look. Let's go quickly look at these. So Clement is having a decent year. I do know that. So Okamoto is hitting 239 with 778. I don't think he deserves to be there. He had a lot of home runs, I think, though, right? Yeah, 17 home runs. I didn't vote for him. Oh yeah, I voted for Junior Caminero. That's who I voted for. But he's okay. He's okay. But let's see who else. Jimenez. Is that who it was? No, Andres was second in voting for shortstop. Yeah, get out of here. And then Jesus Sanchez. Let's see. 278, 763, 7 home runs. Okay, so it ain't like horrible. That ain't horrible. Oh, Buxton should clearly be in there. Yeah, no, I know. I've watched. Yes, I've seen Buxton, and he's having a heck of a year. But a lot of these like Blue Jay guys are just having okay years. Okay, no. Yeah, they're just there because of all of Canada is voting Canadians. Get out of here. Yeah, Okamoto's an old guy. Yeah. Oh, you sent me the Royals hat? Oh yeah, Ray. Dude, we're never gonna open these packs. All right, IG, where you at? Oh yeah. Oh, check that out. Dig it. Do they have other colors too? I don't usually like white hats. I don't they have other colors. I don't normally dig white hats. It looks good. I just don't normally buy a white hat. Say that at least. Oh, here we go. Moving on. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents on. That's my 2 cents on it all. No one really cares, and what I have to say really doesn't matter. It ain't gonna change anything. Kim, I got one more pack too over there. One more pack. I got so distracted. I didn't even get all the packs opened. I did not get any of them. No. I don't think they're the same as what they were last year. I think they're different. I have not technically seen them. I've only just heard a little about them. It's actually just a Series 2 product. Is that true? Like, last year it was just its very own, pretty much its own set. That's all it was. I haven't, again, I don't know enough about it. I've only heard rumors that it's actually just a Series 2 product. And that's all I've really heard. Yes, I don't know what makes them all-star. I don't know what extra is in it. I don't know if it's the same thing we get the relics. And I think maybe they just have some exclusive inserts. Nick, did you got the all-star ones already? Yeah, but I think what I've heard though, I don't know if it's true. I've heard though that the all-star megas it's not like its own set where it has its own little set of base cards and everything's different. Because the managers vote, and also right with pitching, it's a little bit more right because it's kind of also up to the team and players who's going to pitch type thing. It's a little bit more it's more sensitive, because of their arms. So it's the manager in charge of the all-star game kind of chooses, but it's also within, the teams have a lot of say type thing. I don't know exactly, but yeah, it's not a fan thing. But yeah, anyways. But has anybody opened a 26 all-star mega? Anybody seen them being opened? I have not seen them. So I can't confirm 100% that this is true, but I have heard that it's just and the source I heard it from is not someone I really rely on for a lot of information, to be honest with you. But so I don't know. I'm curious. Sure. So I just would be. I really do want to know. Bubba. AJ. Purple. Merrick Houston. The 250 for the Twins. And an Ohtani. I loved them last year. I opened like 10 of them myself. I got some really sweet relics. They're just like the celebrations this year. That's kind of the comparison I was led or was told they are, or just like a celebration box, which are good, but it's not the same as the All-Stars from last year. 'Cause yes, I had fun with those. I think I even threw a few in a break, but I ended up I just ripped them myself because I was having fun opening them myself. Chrome Go. Dude, yeah. So Nick, I talked about that. I don't know, last video I did, last live. Oh, actually, I think it was when I was trying to sell the other break that's not even sold yet. It could be sold by now. I don't know. Speaking of, hey, there is a break on the website. Maybe there's some spots left. There were a few left when we got started with this one. A little jumbo mixer. Go check it out. But we kind of went on the checklist. You pulled a Corbin patch out of 5 last year. I pulled a Bobby Witt out of 10. The sweet looking black one. Myself, I pulled a Julio relic. And then I pulled a handful of cool autos. Yeah, it was fun. It was like, dude, it was just fun. It was $50. It was like, to me, it was like opening a hobby box. Because, good shot at getting a really cool, low numbered, game used all-star relic, that was from, previous years. I loved it. I thought it was fun. I don't know enough about it to make a full judgment, but I'm not excited for it so far. One spot left. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. But yes. So for those that don't know, Chrome, you may even know Chrome came out, was pre-order on Monday. The checklist dropped, I think, the night before, the day of. And so, a couple takeaways, main takeaways. I did get some Chrome. I got some jumbos and some hobbies. But the takeaway that we came up with was that, one, well, this part is just an observation. The first part, not these, I'm going to go back to the other points, was that jumbos have 2 autos. Hobbies have 1. So the jumbos used to have more, but the last couple of years they've had 3. But they were cheaper. So a hobby was $240 and a jumbo was only $409. So you're still paying less per auto. But last year was like pushing like $600 for a jumbo. So there's that. But anyways, outside of that there is a smaller checklist of autos for rookies, only like 120-ish total, I think. Ish, and then like 30-ish of those are some of the lower tier pitchers. Yeah, green rookie Jowinsky. That is green. Oh, that's like a lime green. Lime green to $3.99. Garcia. And anyways, 30 of those are the lower tier pitcher autos that probably aren't going to be as aren't as sought after, and those are only in retail. And then there was another list that I think you can get that are not only in hobby, but so there's other ones that the retail only ones you can't get in the hobby boxes. So it's good. It's better that way. I'm assuming though that you can get all of the autos in retail, all the good ones. Pick up. So that was one of the takeaways. And the other, maybe that was both put into 2. I think they have ultraviolet all stars. I don't remember the whole checklist. That may actually been both of my points in 2. Was that the autos? Yeah, there's less autos. Oh, no. And the other one actually is different. It is the fact that I just had it. I'm drawing a blank now. And there we go. Kevin Alvarez, Houston. Nice little sig. The other one is right there. Oh, the big rookies that don't have base cards. This is, I think, the 3rd Andrew Fisher on the Mojo. So, like Kevin McGonigal, Connor Griffin, JJ Weatherholt, Carson Bench. They don't have a base rookie card in Series 1 or 2, but they gave them that base Chrome card in Chrome. So they have base cards, base rookies, which I don't like because I wish they just would keep it congruent and they don't get their first rookie card until Chrome update. right? Because their first flagship will be an update, and then they'll make that into a Chrome card. But they decided that they're going to put them in there. So it does make this Chrome more loaded because now you can get base parallels of those big rookies. I mean, they were going to have autos anyways because that's kind of what they do, but not a base card. So there's going to be more of those players in this now. So it does boost it up. Actually, Nate, there was a recount. You missed it. We had one like 5 minutes ago. And the Phillies actually lost some votes. We all voted most of the Phillies out. Sorry. Win again in the 9th. They're on a roll. Comeback Kings. All right. Sorry, Nate. All right. Yeah, I know. And I don't like it from just a principle standpoint. Because it's like, why? Why are we doing that? Why? No. But it does make it better to open in ways, right? Because you open it, there's more people, there's bigger, more big chases, right? That of just all the guys from Series 1 and Series 2. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. I wish they still wouldn't have. I would have preferred them not to. But in ways, it's like, okay, it does make it nicer. I think the only 2 autos is a decent thing. The fact that now a jumbo is only 409, or it was 410, I think, plus tax instead of almost 600. $600 is a lot of money. And if it would have been like, let's say if there would have been 3 autos, it probably would have been over 600, like for the pre-order price, and then it would have been like $900, on release day, on the secondary market. So Antonacci is your guy. I've been digging the if I'm rooting for the White Sox over all of the other teams in the AL Central. Obviously outside my Royals, but my Royals, you're playing a little better, but they're still way far gone. They're like 14 games below 500. So it's, there's still time because they're only like 6.5 out of the wild card. So it's not, it's not, it ain't over. It's a long season. They could, have a second half turnaround, but been digging. They've been digging the White Sox. I like a lot of their guys. I liked them last year. A lot of their guys. But yeah. I like him. Nationals can eat grits, especially their bullpen. But Nationals are having a good season. They were supposed to be one of the worst teams, like around 500. So I'm hoping tomorrow Bobby's coming back. I'm hoping every day he's coming back, but my hope has not worked out for me. Dude, this guy though, Jack and Carter right now are on one. It's been fun. This is one of the guys I'm talking about right there. Colson Montgomery, man. This guy's a stud. I like this guy. Green. Dragon Scales. Handle Fry. Encarnacion. That says Handle Fry. It says Handle Fry. Fry Handle? That's what we should call him. Fry Handle. Carson Bench. Speaking of image variation we were talking about. I got some Jack votes in. It wasn't ever going to matter. But on the trajectory he's on, dude, Jack's becoming the guy that a lot of people thought he was going to be. He had a slow start, rough start last year. His start this year was just okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was good, maybe. But this month, he's turning it on. He is all of a sudden it's clicked. I think that's the third Mojo Fisher, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 Mojo. Nick, are you a White Sox fan? Well, yeah. I mean, if they had some better pitching, their offense is incredible. But Philly's hit another home run. Philly's going off right now. The biggest White Sox fan. Okay. I mean, but also, right, they've also been kind of lovable losers late. Like last year, to me, they were lovable losers. And before that, they were just losers for a few years. But last year, you know, they've been bad. They've been bad for a while. Not here. Ryan Waldschmidt to $3.99. Last year, I thought they were good. I personally thought they were decent last year. I mean, but some of their players, I was excited for them. And then now this year, I'm not surprised. I'll say that. I'm not surprised. They're actually having.
I don't like you.
Ninth inning Warriors.
I don't like you.
I have my scoreboard up. I'm too busy mocking the Blue Jays. Bad they are. Oh, and they're playing Toronto too. Even I didn't know they're not. That's Texas. Was right there. Stop moving. Moved. There we go. Yeah, that's right. You guys had to play the Nationals. Nationals. Yeah, Nationals. How many did they score? And the 5 runs. So pretty much the bullpen, yeah. So Philly did nothing. They got 2 and 3. So Sanchez got roughed up. That's how good the Nationals offense is. They roughed up the best pitcher in the National League right now. They roughed him up. 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 7 hits, 5 runs, 5 innings. That's how good that offense is. One of the best. And then Cavalli had a good 6 innings and only gave up 2. And then, yeah, bullpen came in and said, here we go. Here we go. All right, moving on. Well, the U.S. is about to play. The U.S. is playing Turkey A. Turkey, that's what we normally call them. I guess that's what they're called. It's just I don't know. That's uncultured folks here in America. Call them turkey. It'll be like turkey. We eat turkey. But anyways, this game doesn't matter because U.S. has already won the group and Turkey is already eliminated. They cannot advance. But right again, but yeah, Nate, that's what I'm saying. But someone was saying Philly's offense, like they could be a really good team if they had some of their pitching. It's a crazy good offense. All right. Let's give her the teams. I'm sick of the teams up there. Let's see. Are we sold out in the other one yet? All right, we are sold out. Okay. Right after this, we will. Can't watch FIFA until second round. I've enjoyed it. Like, I wasn't honestly. I was like, the World Cup, cool, it's here. I may at least follow it. But honestly, I have been enjoying it. I've been watching it. I watched a lot of it. I watched a lot of games. It's been fun. Keep saying that, but it's true. I haven't been having fun with it. Yeah, I think so too. I think I know I've heard again, also when I'm watching the games, I watch like the commentary between like in halftime too. I'm just like, okay, they're talking about stuff. And like some people are saying, oh, they should just rest everybody. And then some people are saying, no, they should put their starters, and I don't know. But I kind of think they should, I think like maybe rest, but also I don't know, but not totally. I don't know. I'm in between, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know enough on how you're supposed to play soccer now. Whew. Peyton. Totally. Red rookie. There he is. Thorntino. Rookie. We run out of music? Yeah, let's find some different music. Oh, this one may be a little more. Got more of a vibe going to it, I think. Okay. I'm getting everything mixed around. Not that it matters in the end, but. Damn. Nice game, rookie. TJ Rumfield. Blazers. It's your second favorite team. Have they done anything else since the game versus Spain? Honey, that's a nice one. I'll play. Aiton. Another fourth red rookie. I may have put one somewhere else. Oh yeah, Trey actually got straight top loaded, straight into it. Do that later. Sounds a good mojo. Tani. I bet it's like $20 right there, man. $10. I don't know. Tani anything. It's crazy. What do you guys think of that whole Otani Dalton Varsho interaction? I found it amusing more than anything. I felt bad for rushing now because he was like in the dugout, but I've heard people different opinions like, oh yeah, you need whatever. I don't know. It's playing a game. Um, I mean, as a USA fan, yeah, we are. But realistically, probably we won't. That would, I mean, if you asked me, be honest. I don't follow US soccer, but I know soccer. I know that I can watch these other teams play, and I just know, right, that they do it different over there. Like, it's a way of life for a lot of these other countries, especially in Europe. It's different. Oh, yeah. and in all these in all these countries where it's. So no, I would doubt it. I mean, could they? Sure, sure they could. I would doubt it. Soccer was popular when we were kids, and that's when it was growing. Plenty of people played, but it hasn't changed. You watched MLS. I really don't think it's. Yeah, the light blue mojo, Otani. Nice. Yeah, dude. Anything numbered Otani is decent. Anything. And it's just. Right, his hot head. He also looked like he was crossed up on many of those pitches. Lots of reason Otani does that. Yeah. Well, I don't think he normally catches Otani. So with Will Smith out, I think I've heard that's kind of part of it. Otani, Smith is his designated catcher, but yeah, soccer is like, yeah. I mean, you see these people, right? Like the Netherlands today took over Kansas City in their orange shirts, right? Which it's what it is. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying that, and that just should tell you, right, that it's way more important. I mean, yes, we could, but we just don't. I don't know. I don't know why. We just don't have the technical ability skills that these other countries produce somehow. Don't. And we've been doing soccer for a long time now here in America. So Jenkins, Ethan Holiday. I don't know. It's just oh, we got some. I think this is gold. Is this gold? No, it's a rookie. What are we doing here, Tops? 12 of 50 on the gold password. Garcia. We have his lime green, now the gold. Arquette and the lasers. Nice. Lasers are rare. Rarer than the mojos. So, should technically hold more value. Because there's less of them. Eli. Yeah. That's not fun. I mean, be cool if, like if these were both Otanis. Cool. What's up, Mello? You doing? I don't think any Bostons. Did any Boston Red Sox make the All-Star voting, fan voting? I don't remember seeing any. I think it was half Blue Jays, so. Okay. Laser. There wasn't any Boston Cats in there. I don't know what the print run is on the lasers. It's obviously, I mean, you get 2 per mega, and if you're getting like 10 mojos, they're should be 20%, or I guess 80%. It's a fifth. So if there's, let's just say, right, if there's 100 mojos, there should only be 20 lasers. So if there's 10,000 megas or mojos, or I mean, I don't know what the number is. There should only be 2,000. If there was 2,000 mojo cards, there would only be whatever that would be, 400. But I do not. Do I know? Well, yeah, that's half of it. That's half. I mean, Vladdy Jr. making it, right? Even over the people that Ben Rice or Nick Kurtz, right? But it shouldn't. That's not a popularity contest. That's just Toronto is going to vote for their team because they're hosers. That's about it. No offense, Canadians. Just saying, you don't know baseball, right? When they have a whole country just to vote for one team, That's not a popularity count. That's a bad system. That's that. That's what that is. Because that's not a popular, right? They're not. It's not a true popularity test, right? Just saying. And it's not a popularity contest. Obviously, Canadians think it is. But he didn't get out. Yeah, yeah. Well, the American League outfielder, honestly, there wasn't really many people that were like, oh my goodness, yeah, these guys. Compared to the National League, like there was a lot better numbers in the National League overall in outfield. Like a lot of guys, like so the guy for the most part, I think like 4 of the people that were voted in through the first phase for the National League were somewhat worthy. We'll say that. But there were 5 that did not get in the top 6 that were probably better. I think are having better seasons than anybody that did get voted in. So, my 2 cents. But okay, so Paola, no, I guess it wouldn't be an image variation. I was like, is this because it's numbered? I just saw his refractor. Like, could that be an image variation? But no, it's numbered. That just makes me. It kind of looks like a kind of image variation esque, sort of. But he's good. DePaula out of $4.99. Posers. Right. That's the only reason that really. I mean, Ernie Clement has had a decent season, but even then, right? Ernie Clement isn't winning any kind of popularity contest, right? He's not. He's not popular, but somehow he got the most votes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it is to an extent, and it doesn't really mean anything, but it's still right. I'm a purist. I want the right people honored for their performance. You just ain't seeing it. Dennis Kayama. That's just my gripe, and I get it. Except it is a joke in the end, but thoughts on national about going to the national. I'm not going to the national. That I was last year. Would asked me going to this year. I'm like, yeah, I want to go this year. There's just enough going on that in my life that ship sailed. I am definitely not going the national. Yeah, I used to I voted. I think I probably voted like 10 days total, maybe a couple more than that. I don't really know. I didn't vote every day, but yeah, there's some days you're just like, who am I voting for? And then like on some of these positions, you're like, I don't know who really is worthy. But and even then, I didn't just go vote for my Royals. I didn't go, oh, let me go vote for Michael Massey. But honestly, if you look at Michael Massey for second base in the American League, you're like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think most people want to see Michael Massey in there, right? So I didn't vote for him. I voted for somebody else. I don't remember who I voted for, but I don't think there was like anybody who was like, yeah, man, there's some. This second baseman is lighting it up. Yeah, over there. But yeah, but if you looked at Massey's numbers, like it's all respectable, right? I'll respect it. Like I think like I don't know 6-7 home runs maybe. OPS in the 700, batting average 250 ish. I don't know 260. I mean that's pretty much what everyone else was. And Michael Massey is a really good defender. I will say that. I like having Michael in there on defense. You'll be that get off my. That's what I'm being right now. I am being that get off my yard guy. But it's okay. I'm a grandpa now, so it's cool. Get off my lawn. JJ. Shields. Yeah. Yeah, it's 5 votes per day. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not really. I mean, it's fun content, fun talk. But whatever. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But it doesn't mean I can't come on here and complain because I got a microphone and I will. I think that's our. Is that our first power chords? You may have one. You may have. Oh yeah. All right, little snack break. I don't know. I got these at Costco. Some sort of coconut, little like a coconut waffle cone type thing, but it's just I don't know. I like it. No, there's nothing gained from the All-Star game except for money for the players. And that's also another thing. There are financial awards and rewards for those that make the All-Star game. You know, pretty sure. So just think when those that actually earn it, you know. So I will say that. I'm pretty sure probably most people in their contract and also just the league, right? There's just, hey, you made the All-Star game. Here's a if you win, maybe you get money. I don't know. You know, you get more money just because. So there also is that factor. And when a lot of these people are going and aren't earning it, don't deserve it. Imagine like also, let's say you're like Kirk is on the All-Star team. Full well knowing, like, oh, I don't deserve to be here. Like you just feel like an idiot also. I'd be like, can you just pass? Just as like that's just you just show up to the party, I was like, who invited this guy? It's just awkward. He kind of had, and then he's just over by the punch bowl by himself, like, and was laughing at him, pointing at him. I guess he would have a bunch of his other hosers there too. Kirk made it, probably other ones. And their team's not even playing well, too, right? It's not even like, dude, like if the Toronto Blue Jays right now were 20 games above 500 and crushing the NL East, that could be one thing. That also could be a thing. Man, the team's just playing well. We're voting for our guys. They're playing well. No, it's not even that. I'm trying to think of more reasons why, but Phillies win. All right, let's talk about something. I'm done. What are they? Blue Jays are 39 and 42 with one of the biggest payrolls. They're not the only team with big payrolls doing horrible this year, but 39 and 42 and all these guys are making it that aren't even doing well. Get out of here. This guy, he's not an all-star. He's having a horrible year. Braden. Alex Freeland ain't winning Rookie of the Year. Nick Kurtz, all-star. But won't be in there. And another Freddy. Freddy's. Judge. Dorchies. First. Laser. Junior hit 3 bombs today, and then he hit his third one was a cheap shot. I'll leave that there. Trey. That was a. Oh, we got a red rookie. Lame. Don't. Oh, dude, the U.S. almost scored quick again. Holy cow. I look up and they're like all the shots on goal. Oh, I must be behind a little bit. See, we got a corner kick. Don't. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Let's just pour it on. Let's just get like 5 goals. USA. Just quiet. All right, here we go. Last mega. Then we got 4 more blasters. These megas so far have not produced a lot. We got 1 auto. Then 1, 2, 3 other hits. This is number 8. So we've had 4 hits from 7 so far. We've had a couple red rookies out of them. All right, the 1 auto, the 2 Joenskis, and then the America player. Maybe we're saving that 101. You're only getting 4 hits so far. Last one. I think even one of them was a double hit. So that means if one was a double hit, there's only 3 that hit. 4 have been, 4 have not had anything besides redemption. On a Lee, Raiden. Hobby. The base. Electric Slugger. Judge. Billy Carlson. Oh, these were not the best run of blasters, or I mean megas. Only 4 parallels. So 5 of them had no no hit, no numbered card. 1 had the auto in a parallel, and then 2 others. There was a decent stack of them. Better megas or mojos. I think that was the best of the lasers. Those they can all go to the side now. We ain't getting any more of those. No. 6 hits. Clement doesn't have 28 home runs. Oh, 20 RBIs. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Clement, but is like the only one really deserving. But he also got the most votes of any American League player. That tells you it's not nothing to do with the popularity contest. It just tells you how just the system is messed up. That if you're voting in Canada, you could just get one vote a day. Yeah, he probably deserves to be an all-star. Yeah, Nick, those were definitely not winners overall. I mean, we got one auto, got a gold, but I was kind of honestly hoping that we'd have a couple boxes that had 2 hits and then maybe like a box or 2 that had none. We went the totally opposite way of that. I don't, well, see, but there's not an Aussie team though, right? It's not, that's, I'm sure some Aussies did vote for Banana, but not the same when, like, you know, if the Aussie, you know, had a team. You know, they had the Wallabies or something like that, you know. They would probably get their players would probably get lots of votes. But Max $2.99 the paper. There. Edgar Montero. Anthony Frobos. Mets. Another auto. Masters. maybe it's the bourbon. Bourbon can do that though. Bourbon can do that, man. There's still, we can still hit. We can still get top. Where's my Bowman guys? Who's this cat? Doing anything? All right, Max, you just go back there. Oh, no, nope, you go there on that paper hit. Uh-oh. I did. That was some poor defense. See, that right there is what I'm talking about. The U.S., they're athletic, but they give the ball away a lot in really bad situations. And then, like, that was just poor play. You know, it was just like, it's really just, that was just poor play there. That led to that goal. All tied, 1-1. But yeah, on that goalie there, pretty much had no chance. Bourbon and swerving. Ellie again. We getting like a repeat. Oh, what in the world? Damn. Do another really bad issue. There's like there's something on that one. I don't know, bunch of glue or something. Racing. Steve King for the net. That's some paper. All right, 2 more blasters. I think so far that last run we had of the 10 blasters and 8 megas, definitely were better. I think we ended up with at least 4, if not 5 autos from those. Maybe is that what it was? This run so far, but it could just take one nuke. All worth it. What's up, Peter? Last 2. And then we'll have the jumbo mixer. Man, it's only 13 minutes into the game. I didn't have the full thing yet, but only 13 minutes in and already 2 goals. The infamous damaged box is gonna be the last one. That was a damaged one. I'm sitting down to the end. JJ. Toy James, the 199 first. Well, there's a Leo. You did call Leo Carr. Eleven. Kate Anderson. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw that 15 RBIs. That's crazy. That's quite a series. That is quite a series. It's like personal vendetta or something he had. There we go. Last blaster. Let's make it count. Find that nuke. So far, this has definitely not been the best run of the Bowman we've done. Like I said, I do have more. I have another 10, at least 10 blasters. Maybe I get some megas, or I may do some Bowman blasters. Maybe if I have some TCP. If I maybe get some more, do a mixer, TCP and Bowman blaster mixer. Oh, Leo card. And shells. We ended on a whimper. Yeah, definitely. That last round was quite a bit better. I think I had like 2 rows plus. This way we have like, well, I mean, I got a few cards stacked, but not quite. Not quite. All right. Let's see, I don't think we got really any decent dragon scales. There may have been a couple first and they were decent. Extra shiny. Him. Then go. Why some of these got to upload and others didn't yet? Who knows? At this point, I mean, honestly, at this point, my favorite all-time player for baseball, it's Bobby Witt. At this point, I mean, I grew up. I mean, I was born in '80, so you know George Brett was already playing, right? Obviously, I like George Brett, but it's Bobby Witt at this point. I mean, it just is. I like how he plays the game, on top of how good he is. So, and obviously, like Salvi, I mean, he's gonna be a forever royal, and obviously been here for a long time. Great guy, been through thick and thin. There we go. Red rookies. That one Carson or JJ on the power chords. I think the only one we got. Could have been another one stuck in there, but all the red rookies. Decent names actually overall. Peyton, Roman, Colson, Trey. Trey got top load. He's special. Churio, Savage, Martino, Littler, Otani, Fisher, Otani insert, Holiday, Fisher, Arquette on the laser. That was the best laser we got. And then Sal, he was special. I guess he got top loaded early. And here we go. Paper, 3 papers, 4 papers. King, Pride, Yama, and that's not paper. That's not paper. That's Chrome. James to 199. It's only 3. Then mega hits. Let's see. So we had 4 mega hits. Garcia out of 50, and Garcia out of 399, and then Merrick to 250. And then we had 1 auto, Kevin Alvarez. Houston. Then only. So we had 5 numbered cards. Out of the 10 blasters, 5 chrome numbered cards. Waldschmidt, Encarnacion, first at 99. James 199. Then Gage to 99. Paola to 499. And then again these. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Average of 1 per is not horrible. Not great. I'm using from those blasters. I like to see I did 10. At least 12 to 13. So it wasn't the best run. It was not the best run. But yeah, I just think, I mean, that's why I got back into cards. And honestly, even I've always followed baseball. I've always followed the Royal. But ever since he's been in the league, it got me more into the league. Now I watch baseball all the time. I'm just into the sport more. I've always loved baseball. It's always been my favorite sport to watch. But it just wasn't always the easiest. So yeah, I think definitely. I think it's Bobby. He's fun to watch. So, all right, here we go. Let's get to a mixer number 2. All right, let me get it up to date with the last people that got in. 2 are the last. Nikolai. Spot. Joe. Joseph S. Welcome in. First break, Joe. Yes. Welcome in, my friend. I want to tell Joe S hi. Joseph. You go by Joseph? I don't know if you're in here or not. We can. I don't know why let's at least let's put some respect on that. Let's put an E on there. We do have a Joe. Joe's just by J-O. But we all know Plumber Man. Actually already got a spot in this, I think. Richard. And the last spot went to Damien. What's up, Damien? Here we go. All done. All right, let's do this real quick, and then I will get this cleaned up, and we'll get ripping. You guys can do some trading. Randomize those once. Damien. Oh, whoops. Damien down to Damien, but it's Damien. First and last spot, Damon. I like that name. Here we go. Once. Copy. Paste. We will have a lucky 7. It's just a random card that I pulled recently. Show you when we're done. So lucky 7 will get. I do have a card for you. Full card. Nothing crazy. Extra. Good. 7 times for the teams. And again, lucky 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7. Mark. Down to Josh with Tom W. Tom W. The lucky 7 winner. Oh, yeah, another Joe S, too, yes. But, Joe, you weren't in this, though, so this is different Joe. First-timer Joe. All right. Didn't even think about it. I'm going to go Joseph. Let's just go Joseph now, because it says Joseph on his thing. Joe, oh, so go Joseph. Go Joseph. Time to look. I'll look in a second. Over here. Back over here. All right, let's read the teams. Diamondbacks, Kyle. Braves, Damien. Orioles, Jeff. Sox, Tom W. Cubs, Jason B. White Sox, Jason P. So again, it's Bravo and Papa. Jason Bravo, Jason Papa. Reds, Memphis Wax. Guardians, Cardaholic. Rockies, Ray V. Tigers, Nick S. Astros, Nick C. Royals, Steve. Angels, Logan Y. Dodgers, Hutch. Marlins, Ray V. Brewers, Damian B. Twins, Nick S. Mets, Cardaholic. Yankees, Eric W. Athletics, Nikolai. Phillies, Kyle J. Pirates, Padres, Plumberman. Giants, Mark W. Mariners, Josh E. Cardinals, Tom W. Rays, Joseph S. Rangers, Richard B. Jays, Kyle M. Nationals, Rocky Top. Anyways, trade away. Have fun. Let's see. I thought I only had one spot, Casey. Keg Bellies, who are you? Keg, who are you? I don't recognize Keg Bellies. You're Damien B, is what you're saying. Okay. I don't know. I have you buying the last spot. And the first spot. I don't know. Derek, you in here? Yeah, I have you buying the first spot. This again, and maybe you forgot this break was posted earlier this week. I think it was actually. I think I posted it Monday ish originally. So maybe you bought in then, and you forgot, and then you bought the last spot. Oh yeah. Anyways, there's a team straight away. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Push some buttons behind. Tom, okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I said Thomas up there, but I think it's Corey. It's Corey. I don't know. I think normally goes by Corey, but different Corey. I was just weird, but I was like, wait a minute, Thomas. But figured it out. Yep, you got two. Anyways, there's the teams. Let me get this cleared away. And also just a reminder of what's in the break. It's two series 2 jumbos, a '26 series 1 celebration, and then a 25 heritage high number. So again, think of the teams that are in there. That's Nick Kurtz is in that. So, you know, among others. There you go. Then one of these. Iconic. This was number 964. And Tom, Corey, whatever you want to go by, sorry. That was a lucky 7 card. The one last dance rainbow foil. So the US scored, but we were offside or something. I don't know. I didn't get it. I wasn't watching, and I just saw that we in a replay we scored, but the score was still 1-1. So like they didn't obviously add it. I don't know why I don't have sound on, and I'm not like staring at it, watching it, so I don't know what the reasoning was. Foul or oh no, you were losing. Oh no. 2-1. Turkey. Okay, so so you're about, yeah. I put Thomas, but then I was like, wait a minute, but I feel like Corey was more accurate. That's why I went back and looked, and it says on your order, but then I go look in another page, it just says Corey. Wait a minute. But tonight you're going by Tom. I think you've probably go Tom before, but but Corey, this was yours. Your name on there. I'm gonna actually change it to Corey. I guess I gotta put these up here too. Maybe Tom has more. Okay, we'll keep with Tom then. We'll just keep these here. Let's keep those here. All right. Are we trading? Or not? So work our way up. We'll do a little celebration box. The last few of these, the hit that we got at it were not great. Crazy. Maybe tonight we're back to getting one of those low numbered sweet hits. So we'll do this. We'll do the hit parade. I didn't get an answer from anybody earlier, maybe because no one has an answer, which is fine. But the All-Star Game Megas, has anybody seen them open this year? I have not. The rumors I've heard about them are not great. I don't know if they're true, but they're not great. That it's pretty much like a celebration box now, is what I've heard. I have not seen, can't confirm. I'm a source I don't necessarily trust, but could be true. But I still haven't seen. I haven't even searched. I don't even know if people are finding them in the wild yet. I don't know. No, some people were pre-order them. They were up for a pre-order on Dick's earlier this week. Cardaholic says Red Sox for Cleveland. Who's up here? Here we go. Anyone know how many YouTube subscribers you need to run breaks and go live? I think 100 it was like a number at one point to be able to go live. I don't know anymore. I feel like they kind of changed that where there were ways that people were going live before. confetti crochet. So, but I honestly don't know what the number is anywhere. But you think it used to be 100, but does not mean it's still that. And then they've made lots of changes. They made lots of changes to a lot of this, the different things for like being able to do stuff. So, not entirely sure. All right. I think that's pink. And if that's our hit, a pink Patrick Bailey greatest hits. Scott. Matty-O on the rainbow. Got just a little bit of pink on it. Hey, 8-bit ballers. The Miz. Yamamoto Sanchez. That will go to Paula Skeens. Not a numbered one. All right. So I think we've had a couple lately where just like a pink insert was our hit. I feel like that's what we're getting this time. And it was Patrick Bailey. Who does he play for now, though? Someone tell me. It's not San Francisco. I feel like it's like the Guardians or something like that. Pittsburgh. I can't remember. Plays for someone else now. And he could be an all-star. We got a Raymond mascot. Going to the Rays. Let's see. Mascot worn memorabilia. It actually says it on there. So yeah, a little fun hit. A little fun hit. Better than just the pink. Better than just the pink. And Luke. Bailey in Cleveland. Okay. What is Wally supposed to be? Oh, like Harry. I think the mask, yeah, cool. It looks like this. Like the relic's kind of cool. Basically, we got a really cool relic, like one of the lower ones. I think they like relic autos too. I don't know who signs it. I think we had that discussion at one point. Who? Wait, didn't we pull a mascot auto? We pulled the horse auto. Is that what we pulled a long time ago? I think we did. We pulled a horse auto for Texas. Ranger or Captain, whatever his name is. And Judge, Bichette, and Wilson. Yeah, we'll go to the Yankees. Tessie. Yeah, I don't know. There's like, I don't know. There's like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 that just say mascot. Why, I don't know, but they do. You're correct. You are not wrong. All right, here we go. Let's find a golden ticket inside, please. Not this way. This way. Lucky box number 964. The black one again. All right. Remember, I thought there. Here we go. There's supposed to be a little like thing. All right, here we go. One graded card. Let's see. Card number 6 from 1981. Steve Carlton. And POI 1066 on the back. PSA 9. 81 Fleer. What is up with this card? I don't know like what this card is. I don't know. Let's go on to the Phillies. Kyle J. Let's see what Card Letter has to say about this. Some random Steve Carlton. Yeah. $20 value. About where we've been, about $20 to $50 in the value from these so far. We need a gold one. $11. Yeah, that says it says 16. The last I saw one that just sold recently. It was like the last one I saw was $20, like that. 17. Yeah, just some old card Phillies. I don't know what this is. POI 1066 on back. Does that mean it's an error? Is that what this is? I don't know what again. I don't know what we're looking at. EOY 1066 on back. Where's a 1066 anywhere? Where's Arnie at? 1066 POI. Picture of year on back. Where does it say that? That's what I'm looking at too. Like, where does it say? Or is it picture of the year? Is it picture of the year? Okay, yeah. Picture of the year. But then 1066 on back. What do we think that is? 1066 on back. 1066 on back. I don't see any 1066. But yeah, I see that now. Picture of the year. There is a checklist. And then the big chases. I mean, there may not be like a full checklist of like all of the lower tier cards like that you can, I mean, you're gonna find. but it has like all of the chase and then the big. I mean, a lot of the other ones. And I think probably if you ask them. I mean, it's from Hit Parade. They've been a long time doing these boxes. But this was a cheap, kind of kind of a lower end one where it's a huge potential. It could be, yeah. Should say 1956. Where would it say 19 on his birth year or something? Nope, born 1244. Sorry, 1956. Well, there's 1965 is where it starts. 1965 to 1980 is what it shows. He was born 12/22/44. But that's what I'm saying. I don't see it where it says 1066 anywhere. 1066 on back. 1966? Well, it says 1966. I mean, this is I mean, this is a, yeah, I don't. That's what I was assuming. But what is 1060? There's nowhere that says 1066 on back. Right? You guys tell me. Take a photo, study that, and we'll move on. Because I'm intrigued, but I don't see where it says 1066. Right? Because it does say 1956. I mean, nowhere does it say 1056. It say 1066 on back. I'm assuming that, yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking the whole time. Is like, yeah, some sort of like air card. Anyways, I don't know. Someone's gonna find out. Did you say a QR code? There's no QR code on the QR code. That's the, yeah. that's a PS. That's just the where you can go and check out the pop count and everything. It doesn't say 1066 anywhere obvious. Not all the years are right. That I'm looking at it. I don't see. Yeah, it says 1966, 1965, 1966, 1967. It does not say 1056. It says 1956 Cardinals. Complete major and minor league batting record. Yeah. I don't know. It says so it's like, I mean, because I looked up and I mean, all the ones that are the POS, all these say PO, no, yeah, PO, player picture of the year, and then 1066 on back. I'm trying to look at the backs of some of these I'm looking at, but none of them have a back photo. I'm kind of annoyed. I do want to see. Let me go to eBay. Well, let's go to eBay. eBay will. There's a gem. Yep, it does say 1066. Second year. Makes sense. I mean, you guys have seen this, right? PSA. I'm going live right here from the KC Car Studio. Controversy. PSA. They probably took the actual 1066 on back, put in the non, gave it a 9. Heard it here first. What does PSA have to say for themselves? And this is a newly graded card. Newer. I mean, it's that with that number. That's a newer graded card. Some new guy like she's probably not when someone filled it out 1066 on back when they filled it in, you know, to submit it. Oh boy. So does that make it worth more? It's like an grading error. Can we get this graded? Can we grade this thing? The grading. Like we'll send the Beckett, say please grade this as is in the PSA holder. I did not see it. So Red Sox and the Guardians. Okay. Red Sox and Guardians. Thank you. I missed that. So Tom, aka Corey, is getting the Guardians. And Cartaholic. Yeah, so we have that's a air. It's not funny. It's an air card, but it's not an air card, but it says it's an air. So it is an air now. Nick, I still have one. I'm not going to renew it. Like I normally don't renew it right away. I've had it for a few years now, and I usually let it lapse because then I'm like, okay, I'll wait till I'm going to put a new order in, and then, you know. But at this point, all right, Junior Cam having a okay. That also that Junior Cam 3-run home run game has a big asterisk by it. So he got a little greedy. He wasn't really a 3-run home run game. He was like the, I don't know, 8th batter in that inning versus a position player who was literally just lobbing it up there. Everybody else for the Tampa Bay Rays played along, just kind of watched the ball come in, like, okay, I'm gonna get a swing at it. You know, there's not Junior Caminero. He went up there, was like, you could tell when he was up there, he's like, I'm gonna hit another home run today. He got the one pitch. I mean, we got multiple pitches, but the one he's like, oh yeah, and he just said, "Watch this, I'm so good." I don't know. I think he was kind of bush league personally. It was kind of like, really, but he really wanted the third home run, and he showed Tyler Tolbert that he can hit a lob ball really far. Yeah. I don't know. If there was another game in that series, Junior Cameron was probably going to get beamed. That's what I would say. I have 3 cards still saying received at PSA. It says August 10th should be completed. Makes me a bit nervous considering. Yeah. Dude, right now is so all the moving parts going on at PSA right now. Yeah, I'd also kind of be nervous. I wouldn't lie. I'm not lying. It would be like probably so many new employees, and then just with so many cards. Like, yeah. If I just had like a bulk order and there was nothing crazy in there, I may be like, okay, whatever. Not as worried. But if I had some like decent cards that I sent at a different level, not like like real expensive one, but like the $80 level or something like that. Whatever. I don't know, but it's kind of nerve wracking. 3-month extension may be a good indicator when they plan to open again. Oh, they already gave out the extensions. I haven't looked. I don't know when mine was set to expire. I don't think till like September. So I honestly don't know. Parts of me do wish I would have maybe tried to get a bulk order in a little earlier, like even before they up to the 50 card limit, and then but I didn't, because I do have a bunch of my 22 update SPs I want to get graded. Plus, I had a handful of the PC cards. And I'm like, I could wait. These don't need to be graded. Then maybe a couple cards that I would get graded to, help pay for all the grading. But I didn't. There we go. All right. 25 Heritage High number. Christian Campbell. He's an SP. So I don't know I think this is just an SP. We get 2 of those per box in this set. So a little rarer on that. For the high numbers, a lot of the big rookies had. Oh, we got gold. The rookie. Going this way. And it's Maverick Handley for the O's. Gold of 50. 49 of 50. I don't think that was the rookie we were looking for. The rookie we got on the gold. Who can tell me about Maverick? I've never heard of Maverick, to be honest with you. I don't know who Maverick is. I opened a lot of cards, and I don't remember ever seeing Maverick. Obviously, I've opened a lot of these. I did a case of these hobbies myself at one point. Don't remember Maverick. Mav, what's up, Mav? Where's all my O's fans? Hutch? Yeah. I don't know. Old Mav. Chrome Adam Frazier. Signed with the Braves June 13th. Oh, we are all learning a lot about Maverick. We did not know before. Carlos Santana is our other SP. Yeah, I think everyone is. He was up for a couple seconds. Well, congrats to the O's. Who had the O's? The FB. Got a rookie chrome gold. Terrell. Buyback for Twinkies. Dig that. I dig it. Orban Burns. Here it. My refractor. Elvis Alvarado on the bicentennial. 128 of 200. Also, who is Elvis Alvarado? Man, the names we're getting. Whew. Watch out. Watch out. Names are fire. Take that, Neil Armstrong. You did get twins, it baby. Jerry. Elvis. He's probably an all-star. Elvis Martinez. He's probably an all-star this year. Kyle M. Got a real one auto. He probably is an all-star. Probably your all the AL starting second baseman. Probably got about 3 million votes. All from Canada. Patrick. Yeah, all right. Danny Rice. That one. I like the rookie performers inserts. Changed every year. Sale. Doug. Got number 76. Evan Phillips. All right, Blues. You go there. I'm going to see what this Benny just like these inserts, and it's Ben Rice, rookie. Deserves it. I say so. All right, well, not a bad box. We got an auto. Got a gold chrome out of 50. Got out of 76. 200. We got a buyback card. Go. Little flimsy. Little flimsy. It's a bit. And Nick, there you go. Winner. Winning. The Chris Sale. Hello. As well. Hershiser. My back cards. Does. Elvis and Elvis. All right. Those were not the names we were looking for. Lots of hits, though. That's why I like those. I do like 25 Harris high number. Hobbies, I think, are not a bad purchase. I feel like usually when you open them, getting a numbered Chrome card. Good shot at an auto. It's about a 50% chance of an auto from all my experience. And then other stuff. And I'll go through. There could have been like an image variation or something. I'll have to go check. But these are 2 SPs I saw. Christian and Carlos. Right. I decided not to take it easy doing breaks. Well, I took it easy for a while, but this month I have been doing a lot of breaks. I was going back and just kind of looking at how many breaks I've done. I've done the most breaks this month than I've done in any other month this year. I mean, there's a few months where I literally did 4. I think I've done like 4 in a week, like twice this month. It's been, I don't know. It's just been enough releases. So it has been fun. I mean, it's been fun to, to a certain extent. I like doing it. But then it's sometimes like, oh man, I already scheduled a break because I keep getting stuff, right? I keep getting these blasters. I'm like, I want to rip them. So like, let's do breaks. I find some more. Like, okay, I got to do them. I can't just let them. Because if, I'm just like, that sounds like, ah, man, I should have maybe not done it tonight. Could have like done something with my family, something like that. All right. Ooh, gold kitty glitter box. Pack 1. Jackson Churio. That looks sick. I love the parallels of the kitty glitters. That'd be nice. We pulled a black something the other day too. There's a relic to get us started. Josh Young. We pulled his. There's Mr. 15 RBI himself. Mets. Destroyer of Mets. Dude, that is sweet looking. Like that jersey, the photo, that's just a nice looking card. And it's centered. But just the aesthetics of that card. I mean, yeah, kitty glitter. Who doesn't like a little gold kitty glitter? Pack 1 coming in hot. All right, team's off the stage. Team's off. And Ensby. We'll put him over there. Go! You'd buy it for $3? Let's start the auction. $3. Your starting all-star. Third base, Ernie Clement. Again, he had a heck of a postseason last year. He has had a good season. Probably the only one even deserving. those. Guess we're going over here. Anyone pull any Murakami? I haven't pulled much for Murakami, to be honest with you. I mean, I think maybe some base parallels, and I think I got some mojos, but no, I haven't pulled much for Murakami, to be honest with you. I pulled a lot of his base. I have done that, but besides that, no. Pulled much. Comes our auto. It's gonna be a sticker. Quinn Priester again. I think we just pulled a Quinn Priester. Joe on the kitty glitter. Where's Brett? We just pulled a Quinn Priester there today. Quinn Priester. Yeah, that exact auto. Baseball Stars, Quinn Priester. That. It's not the auto we were looking for. But he is your daddy. All right, we're going to Star Wars. We're going to have fun with it. We got gold. Max Scherzer gold. And Cleveland takes flight. Oh, that's not true. I don't even remember the quote. Where's LP at? He probably knows it. So gold in this are 1 in 15. So we got 1. So we got lucky. You're not guaranteed a gold. Not. I think I did get a Diamante myself. I do think I pulled a Diamante. So from mine, I think that I think I maybe not. I pulled 2 Otanis. Rainy. Reddies. Spencer Steer. Cade McBrown. I think this McCade Brown guy, he's on the retail only list for Chrome Autos. I think I saw his name on there. So like I said, I think it's a good thing what they're doing us a solid by less autos on the rookies, right? Less crappy rookie autos, and some of the really less desirable pitcher autos, rookie autos, are not in hobby. I think they did us a solid. Astros killing it this break. Is that like a question or like a declarative statement? Killing it, yes, I guess is one way to put it. Ooh, that cool. Kitty glitter. I wonder, since we got a gold kitty glitter, we'll only get a total of 4 others. Normally get 5 base. I think we'll still get 5 base kitty glitters. Yes, then. All right, Golden Mirror. We got the Golden Mirror guarantee going on. Let's pull one. I don't think I've pulled a Golden Mirror yet for Series 2. That's not bad. Photo, I thought $3.99. We got a couple things here. Oh, Hayden. The first pitch. We have Flores. Blue Jays maybe owning the break. I've got a few things up here. A couple at least. We just looked it up. He's at 17 home runs, and he may be in the All-Star game. Hard shells. Go check them out. I think KC10 gives you like $10 off your first order of 50 or more. I think. I don't know. People still use it because I get emails ever so often saying I got a little money to spend at card sales because someone went and bought something. Purple Salvi. 250. More Quinn Priester. This has been a pretty nice little jumbo. That's the fourth numbered card. 50, 99, 250, 399. Yeah, though. Parker Meadow. Kitty glitter. We still got 5 base kitty glitters. Plus the gold. So this one feels thicker. That means it hits in this one. Nope, hits in that one. Normally when I think, oh, that one's thicker, it hits in the other one. All right, here we go. We'll do this one first. Lucky, Merrill, Maddox, Jones. Nice. Williams, rookie, Bobby, and Chipper Jones, the 150 Bravies. All right, that's good. I didn't look at it. Royals got wrecked by the Rays. Well, we split the series. We won the first 2, lost the second 2. Mariners lost to the Pirates. Pirates back above 500. The Athletics. Here's the Giants. Astros beat the Tigers. That's good. That way the Royals are not as far behind. Only half a game behind the Tigers. Trying to get out of the cellar. Obviously, we all heard the Phillies came back, or they scored 5 in the ninth to take the lead. Rangers beat the Blue Jays. Cubs beat the Mets, assuming that Swanson had some stuff again today. Relic at a 99. Spencer Strider. Perez. Gino. Nick, I feel like we've had some. You've had some decent hits as of late. You had some decent hits as of recent. Let's see. Austin beat the Yankees. Uh-oh. Postponed Cardinals ending back. Yeah, Rays are coming back to town. Yeah, coming up here soon. Next week. I'm trying to think who we play this weekend, but I honestly can't think of who we're playing this weekend. Road game. Matt Chapman. Jonathan Morrow. All right. Come on, Golden Mirror. See it. A goalie got a boo-boo. What happened? Jalen Lyle? Both Jimbos had golds. Jeez. So actually, that first one had 5 numbered base cards because we had the gold as well. Nice. Valley. Sal Stewart, Kitty Glitter. To the Reds. The Reddies. Robert. Nice Sal. I didn't see what happened. I just saw him on the ground, rising around. Happening? Oh, nope. Dude, we got another gold kitty litter. Miami. Javier. Not quite as good looking as the first one. Not gonna lie. The first one was amazing looking. Still cool looking. Maybe it's gonna be a golden mirror though. Fiber. George and PCA. Yeah. That card or that card. Just saying. Card just looks. Oh. I really was hoping to be a golden mirror. I just saw the shimmer, the gold. There's a chance. All right, 3 more packs and 2 silver packs. And it's already 10:30. Holy moly. I realized it's that late. Having fun. That's pink. That's kind of cool looking, actually. Not bad looking. And it's Bobby. Bobby on the crooked numbers. Pink. Job. Bobby can do pink. Whew. I'm almost at Toppler's over here. All right. So waiting for the auto. Logan. Happy. All right, auto. Be in this last pack, please. Please. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't know. Like, he's been available technically off the bench the last couple days, but yeah. Well, we're getting another sticker auto, but it will be numbered to 25. I'm hoping tomorrow. Right. Get behind there. There's some Bader. Oh, Bader down. Bader down. All right, well, we saw Giants. Matt Chapman, orange color match, going to the Giants. 15 of 25. I don't know. Have I ever seen a Matt Chapman auto? I don't know if I ever have. All right. Giants. Mark W. I think I like it better than the Quinn Priester auto. No golden mirror, so we do need to do a random here at the end. Someone's gonna get their spot back. All right. This one filled. The hit's in there. Eldridge Mojo. Flores is a Cabrera. I extend that for a Bonds auto. I don't know. I'll ask. All right, no color, no color. Otter, Rio, Jeter, and the Pujols. All right, let's get these rookies in the stack to be taken care of later. All right, here we go. Quick recap. There's all the kitty glitters and rainbows. We'll put them there. Both jumbos got a gold, so we beat the odds both times. 1 in 15. We've looked it up. 1 in 15 jumbo packs. There's only 10, so we get one in each. We had a pink insert, but we also got Raymond as our hit, though. Raymond, little game used, or sorry, not game used. Mascot worn memorabilia for the Rays. Steve Carlton on the, what are we calling this? The Fake Air. It's the grading air, I think is what we're calling it. It's a grading air. What's up, game day? Because it says 1066 on back for like, but it's not the 1066 air on back. We've determined through all of our investigation, this is not an air card, but it is an air engraving. PSA said it's a scandal. It's going to go far and wide. They just score again. Nice little shot. Or it missed. It just missed. Okay, I couldn't tell. That first angle, I thought it honestly got in. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, Steve Carlton, pitcher of the year. Allegedly an error, but it is an error now because it's in this slab. And it's not, I mean, yeah, this isn't even like there was a 10 listed on eBay for like $400. I don't know what it actually sells for, but this is not it. That's interesting. Let's see. Heritage. It was a nice box. We got a gold chrome rookie, but it's Maverick. We got auto, but it is Martinez. We got a buyback card, Jerry, for Nick S. Phillips to 76. Elvis to 200. That. Nice looking kitty glitter. Jackson Cherry out of 50. 33 of 50. I like that card, just the way it looks. Young was our auto, or our relic, I mean. City Connect. Another Quinn Priester auto. Had that a few nights ago. And also had Spencer Steer to 99 out of that. Photo. 399 out of that. Jumbo and Perez. Like I said, that was 5 numbered cards. 1, 2, 3. The gold, and then the other gold. I think we had a Scherzer out of those. And then we had a Mojo hit as well from that one. Good jumbo. 150. Strider on the relic, the Major League Materials. Green, 99. Chapman to 99. Why not? He was getting us ready for the auto. Stewart, the kitty glitter, our other gold kitty glitter, 2 of them. I dig the parallels. Javier, 50. Bobby, ink insert, crooked numbers. I kind of like it. Cool. And Matt Chapman, 25. Matt Chapman show tonight. All right, guys. I'll probably get this sorted and shipped out tomorrow afternoon-ish. Give all my cards to charity. All the Astros. So you had all the Astros to charity. Well, I'll sort them out. I'll put them in a pile. A lot of times from base, I'll put in I got way too many boxes right now to give away. But kids, my boxes for kids, they can go in there. But yeah, I'll probably have one break over the weekend, just one break. I don't know when. Maybe it's either Saturday night or Sunday night. I don't know. I'll post it here for the next couple days. I'll do some Inception. I got some Inception. It's going to be a little bit of a bigger mixer. I mean, those boxes aren't like way expensive, but not cheap. But I'm going to do a few of those and then a handful of other stuff. So, all right, guys. Yeah, no, appreciate you guys getting in. It's always fun. Appreciate you guys allowing me to do this. It's a blast. I enjoy doing it. Yeah, hit the like though if you could. You watch this back later. If you're new, hit the sub. If you want to get in the breaks, you got to hit that notification bell, because that's how I post the breaks. A little lovely post here on the YouTubes, telling you just a little bit about the breaks, and then you can go check it out on the website. But you have to hit the notification bells to know. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Until next time. See ya.